so honored to be a jury member for Nespresso Talent 2020.
Why virtue circles are important? Because in the circle of life, art creates unique virtue circles that surround us. An artistic idea can express an important message, ignite emotion, shape movements, and reflect the world. Nowadays, a global hygiene crisis changed the way we experience the world together, but virtue circles, this year's theme by Nespresso Talents, encouraged filmmakers to speak up for the goodness of the people and proved once again that art will always unite us.
I spent a lot of time trying to understand what Nespresso Talents theme means. Virtual circles, is it something that requires you to be highly intellectual to get it, or is it something just as simple and beautiful as it seems in the beginning? I was actually very, very happy to realize that it's something very meaningful and very, very simple. It talks about a series of acts that can lead to a final act that can make the world a better place to be in.
Vasya, Vasilis and myself watched the great collection of films, and now we're very happy to introduce the top 3 Greek short films of Nespresso Talents 2020. For its playful approach on the subject, an arcade video game that comes to life using vertical frame and a retro sound design, a film that explores the theme in a hopeful, playful way while teaching us in 2 minutes that a virtue circle can happen by chance or by choice. I'm very happy to announce that the third placed film of Nespresso Talents 2020 is Sport X by Stella Meletiu and Thanos Liberopoulos.
What better topic to choose from during the year we are in the middle of?
Humanity is realizing that it's facing constantly the same challenges,
Such as poverty, hunger, and the destruction of nature.
so it's important to engage ourselves in the virtue circles.
The main idea behind this movie was that children can teach us to share.
So we brought our friends together to shoot a story about a pair of shoes changing feet.
And we called an experienced professional actor to help with the children's performance.
We had a great deal of fun during the shootings, and we are even happier they were selected for the national shortlist.
Δήμητρα, έλα για φαγητό.
Δεν μπορώ τώρα, γιαγιά, είμαι μια στάρ.
See you on the awards day and thank you very much.
Although it's very difficult to decide which are the top 10 or top 5 or top 3 films in a contest like this, it was very easy for me to find my favorite and let it steal my heart, and that's what happened with the film that took the second place. And it's a very romantic and very funny and very bright film that reminded me of the work of great authors like Georges Perec and Julio Cortázar, and so I'm very, very happy that the runner-up of Nespresso Talents 2020 is Coffee and Flowers.
If you observe the universe and planet Earth, you will notice one thing, that life is a continuous circle, that everything is connected, from the smallest molecule to the furthest star. Energy is not just created or destroyed, but always transforming into something else. And our actions as humans immediately affect the nature around us. And we tend to believe we're just the top of a pyramid, when actually we're part of the circle of life. And understanding that is understanding virtuous circles. How through changing our actions to something better, we can change the world to something better. I came across Nespresso Talents quite late, so to be honest, I didn't have many options. So I made a list with the things I do every day, and one of those was to drink coffee, and then use the coffee waste in order to feed the plants, among other things. And then spring arrived and the flowers were blossoming, and I was just observing them, and then the earth, and I see it mixed with the coffee waste, and I wonder where this coffee waste comes from. As Teresa and I were always trying to be careful with what we buy and how we use the energy, where things come from and where they go. So I decided to just write something about tracking the path of the coffee from the picking to my glass to being used as food for my plants and flowers. And there's nothing nicer than thinking that something that is unusable like waste can produce something so beautiful that will be used in order to express feelings. I have to say I'm very excited and happy to be part of the Nespresso Talents and shortlisted, mainly because every film, even a little film, needs to be shared and maybe move something inside people's minds and hearts.
Out of all the movies, the one that stood out for me personally was the film called Unlocked by Alex Tsilifonis. The film depicts how people can see beyond race and understand the hope and dreams of others. So, in view of what is going on in our daily lives, the film, I have to say, touched my heart. In this day and age when racism should not be occurring, we see that, sadly, it still does. So I want people to watch this and reflect on how they treat their fellow human beings. We are all human at the end of the day, so we all deserve to be respected, and as the film says, it only takes one person to make a difference in someone's life. So I would like to congratulate everyone, and congratulations on a job well done.
Hi, my name is Alexandros Tsilifonis and my project is Unlocked. When I first read the theme of the year would be virtuous circles, I was very excited. I think now more than ever we live in an era where people tend to be absorbed in their own problems, and I feel that we should definitely be advocates of making people realize how in their daily routines they could, by just doing simple gestures, they can have such a massive impact into somebody else's life. So the inspiration really about Unlocked pretty much came from me being a massive fan of basketball and always wanted to create a film about the sport. Now, when I first read the brief of Nespresso Talents, then it was a perfect match because I am a person that always wants to experiment and try new things. So shooting something in a vertical format was actually a very nice challenge for me as well. I'm so excited to be part of the finalists. It was incredible to put together a team in such a short period of time and create something short and sweet. Obviously I want to thank my team that we work, all of them work so hard on this, and it's so nice that the Nespresso Talents is putting up these competitions to spark and ignite filmmakers into creating new content.